What happens when you don't sleep for 72 hours? So, you haven't slept in 3 days. Not because you're a genius working on a revolutionary invention, but because you've been doom scrolling through 200 conspiracy TikToks, Googling, how tall was Napoleon really, and having a mental breakdown over the price of eggs. Congrats. Your body's now running on nothing but caffeine, emotional damage, and the hope that gravity forgets you exist. You probably have not slept for a whole day and went like, oh cool, still alive. Of course, silly. You are human. Which I'm not, but I know what happens to you when you don't sleep, and I guess your tiny brain isn't as smart enough to tell you. So now, let's talk about what actually happens when you don't sleep for 72 hours. This is when you still think you're winning. You're like, sleep is for the weak. As you microwave dry cereal and stare into the void, your body, it's already plotting your downfall. By the end of day one, you're slower than Internet Explorer on a school Chromebook. You start forgetting words like banana, your emotions, all over the place. 1 second you're vibing, the next you're crying because your sock is slightly twisted. Also, your body starts pumping out cortisol, the stress hormone. And guess what that does? Makes everything worse. Focus, gone. Skin, ashy. Patience, -7. At 2 days in, things get spicy. You're now experiencing microsleeps. Tiny brain shutdowns that last 1 to 30 seconds. That's right. Your brain is sneak napping without your permission. Imagine trying to function while your mind is pressing Control Alt Delete every few seconds. Also, your immune system is now basically off duty. Reaction time on par with a stone sloth. Your mood somewhere between feral raccoon and that one uncle who yells at the TV. And here comes the fun part. Mild hallucinations. You might see shadows move, hear your name whispered, feel like your bed is breathing. Or worse, think your ex texted you. By day 3, you've fully unlocked insanity mode. Your brain function is trash, your body is confused, your soul has probably left the group chat. You might struggle with basic math, think time is fake, lose your sense of self, start talking to inanimate objects, and losing the argument, and your brain's frontal lobe, the part responsible for decision making, yeah, it's drunk, blindfolded, and juggling knives. You're basically a very tired raccoon with access to a phone and bad ideas. What a typical human would say is, I'll just be a little sleepy, maybe yawn a bit. Wrong. This isn't a quirky challenge. This is your biological systems collapsing in 4K. You're not fighting sleep. Sleep is beating you up and stealing your lunch money. Sleep helps clean your brain, literally. There's a system in your brain called the glymphatic system that flushes out toxic junk while you're asleep. No sleep equals, no flush equals toxic buildup equals brain fog, bad memory, possible long-term damage. Also, no sleep equals hormonal mess. No sleep equals blood sugar spikes. No sleep equals you cry during car commercials. So yeah, you can technically survive without sleep for 3 days. But, should you? No. That's how horror movies start. And let's be honest, you're not the main character. Now, if you're still awake after all that, drop a comment telling me what dumb thing you want to know. I'll research it for you, and silently judge you while doing it. Welcome to Brain Lag, where we answer the questions your brain was too tired to finish thinking about.